Two men walk into a bar. One man orders H2O. The other says, I will have H2O too. The second man dies. Stationeers. 1,500 hours in the game later. If you want to see why, hit that subscribe button right now and buckle up. I am not sponsored to make this video. I do not work for RocketWorks. I've never received anything from RocketWorks for making videos about Stationeers. Dean Hall, if you're watching this right now, I would like to have this. I know you're watching. This will be my last Stationeers video. When I saw Stationeers for the first time, I knew immediately I had to buy this game, so I did. It looks so different from any other game. Complex gases, heat, and other mechanics in a game.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It looks cartoonish a bit, but I absolutely love the graphics. You're right, characters in the game got big eyes. I would say they had too much coffee or they smoked something strange. I don't want to know the details. Gameplay. This is a very niche game and is definitely not for everybody. When I started to play this game, sometimes I had the feeling that there was an AI built in, and that AI was just waiting for you to make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you die. You cut the wrong cable, you got a base fire. Remove the wrong pipe and your base will lose all the windows instantly and it's no longer pressurized. Of course you're watching it while flying without a jetpack, just in your spacesuit, heading towards the ground. When you start the game, you can choose to start on the Moon, Mars, or Europa. Mars is the easiest to start on because you have a bit of atmosphere and you can use it. The Moon has no atmosphere, so starting there is much more difficult, but it is doable. No worries. Europa is the hardest to play on, and in the future I guess we will get more places to play on sooner or later. A few weeks ago, a DLC released and many players were not happy about it. Paid content in an early access game? A little bit weird, but I don't care. I would even buy toilet paper with the Stationeers logo on it. The resources in the beginning are limited, so you need to work hard to survive. Time is ticking. Mining, smelting, building, farming, all will be your top priority. Get a small base, smelt some alloys, pressurize your base, build a greenhouse to farm food. Trading with NPC traders is now possible. In addition, you can build logic circuits with logic gates or program your own IC chips, which does the job of many logic gates. I remember in the early days when my base was covered in logic gates and I had to build new rooms and floors just because I needed more space for circuits. Almost everything in the game can be automated with gates or IC chips. If you're using IC chips, you can find many useful programs on the Steam Workshop. Build an IC chip, place it, set it with a screwdriver, download the script, and you're ready to go. The biggest electronic circuit I built in the game had about 1,400 plus chips. That was before IC chips were introduced. I'll share a link to the video in the upper right. Spaceships. Yes, you can build them, but spaceships or rockets don't work properly, or at least as I would expect. I still remember the time when I built a coal-powered spaceship on the Moon. This game is still early access, so if something doesn't work today, it might work next year, or next month. The devs of this game do a great job updating the game all the time, and the game is so much better compared to the game I bought so many months ago. The game has multiplayer, so you can play with your friends. In my case, I know a guy who is able to set even water on fire. I can't mention his name because he'll stop doing the voiceovers for me. Wait, whoa. Hang on a second. I have no recollection of those events. Sound. If you hear nothing in Stationeers, it's not because your headphones are broken. There is no sound in a vacuum. You will hear absolutely nothing until you get into a pressurized room in your base, for example. Some machines and devices make a lot of noise. It's good to build them a bit further away from the place where you are going to be the most. In my case, Space Base Home Cinema, the place where I can enjoy fries and muffins with my buddies while watching the security feed of all the cameras around the base. Dean Hall. He is the founder of RocketWorks and creator of this game. Maybe you've never heard about him, but there is a chance you've heard about DayZ. In 2014, Hall left Bohemia Interactive and the development of DayZ. Hall defends his decision to leave Bohemia by saying he was only obliged to work for a short period on his contract. Source: Wiki. Conclusion. Let's start with a formula. Price for the game divided by amount of hours spent in the game. Does it make sense? Is it worth it to buy? No, waste of money. Damn it. Wrong page. This is the script for a different game. Sorry about that. Stationeers is a great game, and my personal point of view is one of the games which can break relationships, marriages, and create zombies and vampires. This is one of those gem games I have in my Steam collection. This has been Crash Creeley, the voice for Sadamo De Beers. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. This is my last Stationeers video. Thank you very much for watching.